Konnichiwa mina, boku wa Jeremy desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Today is day 246, and this is probably the most I've actually talked today. Voice is coming back, thankfully. I am so excited about that, because honestly, yeah, I really haven't been able to talk properly for like 4 or 5 days-ish. No, Saturday afternoon is when I started to lose my voice. I had nothing on Sunday. Monday was a little bit better. Yesterday was okay. Yes, today's day 5. But it's been an ordeal. For someone who never shuts up, like me, it's really tough not to have your voice. And especially for if you're a performer or wanting to get into voice acting as well. Now, this Friday is the Welcome Back Barbecue at Thompson Rivers University. And normally I go and help out at the... Excuse me. Apparently the cough's not gone. Normally I help out with the CFBX radio booth. And I was planning on doing it again this year. I don't know who I would like to cosplay though, because Johnny Cage is my new one. I could go as him, depending on what the weather is, but I don't know if people would really recognize me. We'll see. Or I could do Goku, because Goku's always a big hit there. I have to work on the wig a little bit. I think I went as Sailor Moon last year and got some pretty interesting reactions. And I was Link before, and Sephiroth the very first year with Cody. Cody's working now, so it'll just be me and possibly Megan. I don't know, and Jason maybe a Shy Guy, I think is what. I don't know. We'll see. But I haven't heard back from them yet, but I had put my name in to possibly be a performer on stage. So I don't know if at this point it's such a good idea anyway, even if they do get back to me. I mean, we're only 2 days away from it technically, but we'll see. This medication's been working pretty well. It's still really stuffy in this area, but I don't have a sore throat, so I'm glad about that. Okay, something that people have asked me my opinion on that I've been kind of staying away from, not really caring too much about, but the teacher strike that's going on. Now, for those of you who may watch videos from elsewhere away from BC, you might not necessarily know that our teachers have been on strike since before summer. There's been a lot of controversy, there's been a lot of media hoopla, because you know how that works, and things are being said on all sides, and originally the teachers had a problem with class size, I think their salaries, and a bunch of other things, and the government didn't want to budge on it, and now they want Christy Clark to get involved because she's the Premier of BC, but she was the one that kind of took all the stuff away originally in 2002 when she was the Education Minister. I don't know. I don't understand politics. I don't really care. But since people have asked my opinion on it, well, it works kind of good for where I work at the Family Fun Center, the Fun Factor, because we've been pretty busy because of it. I mean, a lot of parents, you know, summer's over. Oh, I hate saying that, summer's over. It's not technically over, but September 21st is the first day of fall. Ugh. Ugh. Shivers just thinking about it. I don't want any white shit. I hate snow. Had enough of that. But it helps us, but it doesn't help other people that do have to work, like in offices or just whatever jobs you do that are not necessarily in the entertainment industry or kids industry. Even with that $40 that the government is allegedly, I don't know, that's what I heard, giving parents for each child under the age of 16, is it? Or 12? So many things in the media, don't know what's right and what's wrong. Yeah, and the internet doesn't help either. But as kids, well, I guess as if I was a student returning, it depends, because a lot of kids these days, excuse me, don't want to go to school. They enjoy having this extra bit of time off. What they don't realize, though, is chances are, once things get going again, I mean, unless they happen very soon, if they lose at least a week of school, spring break will probably be affected. Now, I know a lot of BC and Kamloops was going to jump onto the bandwagon with this year. Would get two weeks off for spring break, but I could see that being dwindled down to 1 week once classes get going to catch up. Or 2 weeks of strike into the school year would then mean no spring break possibly, or cutting it into the summer, because you got to have that, make up for that time somewhere. if, perish the thought, nothing was reached for the entire year, then that's going to really, really play on a lot of bad things would come into play. Because you'd have kids next year, I mean, say they get it back for next September, there'd be more kids coming into the system for kindergarten. You'd need extra kindergarten classes, or you'd have to double up the amount of kids in it. It would really screw up universities because the high school kids would not be able to move into it. It would just cause this huge, even bigger thing than what it already is now. There's a lot of schools, such as the one across the street from my house, which have just sat empty for the last couple of days. Yesterday, being Tuesday the 2nd, should have been the first day of school up here, but nothing. Of course, I've been stuck with strep throat, so I haven't really been at work, but I've heard that it's been kind of busy-ish. Ooh, I'm getting a note from somebody. Interesting. But, yeah, so, I don't know. I'm on the fence of it. I don't want to take either side. I really don't care. It doesn't affect me personally. I don't have kids or anything, but I could see why it would affect other other people with their kids, and also the teachers. You got to take their side of things, I suppose. Not getting enough money, or too many kids in the class, not enough help. It's a lot of things to consider. So that's kind of my thoughts. I know it's like a big jumble of blah, because I don't know. I don't know what to say. I really don't. So. Anyway, I totally forgot to mention this on Monday, probably because I was still, I've been sleeping so much, just really tired still, and I feel really weird, and my balance is off, but at least I can suck. I can suck again, yeah. But, technically, Monday, September 1st, was my 9th anniversary at my current job at the Fun Factor. So, almost a decade. That's hard to believe. I started there when I was 25. No, that's wrong, because I'm only 31. Oh my gosh. I was 21. Yeah, 20, no, I was 20? 2005? I was 22. Yeah, I think I was 22. Math is not my strong point. I apologize, which is why I'm kind of dreading, if I do go back to university, I have to take a math placement course. It's not going to end up so well. I can already see that. But anyway, yeah. That's it for me today. I'm hoping to at least do some kind of a performance video for Friday if I can. If I can sing, I should be able to. It'll probably sound like a constipated duck still. But we'll see then. I've been redoing my room a tiny little bit. I put my Sailor Moon dolls up on the shelf, which I guess I could show you. Let's see. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, I got them just up here, and my performance DVDs like Yumi Hamasaki, Cher, Gak, Lady Gaga, Utada Hikaru, Lorena McKinnon, AAA, all music bands, Cher, Celine Dion, and then I have like Murder, She Wrote, and the Drawn Together movie, and DS games and all that stuff too. Anyway, just figured I would show you guys that. And I will see you tomorrow. Jamatanimina. Have a great day. And sound off in the comments below what you think about the teacher strike, if it affects you, if you aren't even living in BC and you care for some reason, or you don't care, or what you think about kids and how it affects parents and all that fun stuff. Alright, I will see you later.